the Academy Award goes to... What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, giving you a film review of Joker. Joker, of course, stars Mr. Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, and of course it's co-written and directed by Todd Phillips. We have a Joker origin, guys! Finally! What the fuck? This is the most Joker origin that we, I guess, have ever seen. I mean, that's what's so great. I mean, when it comes to the Joker, and I know, like, comic book fans, when this was all coming about, they were kind of just like, what the fuck, man, Joker? Yeah. Which I get, because he's my all-time favorite villain. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased, but am I a Batman? Oh, shit. I mean, you guys know I'm a diehard Batman fan, so naturally, his arch nemesis is my favorite villain. And he's a lot of people's favorite villain. So, when this was brought up, when this was going to come to be, you know, some comic book fans were like, no, because the closest we ever got to an origin, besides, I guess, Burton's Batman, which kind of, you know, pretty much kind of showed an origin, but a little bit. Showed how he became the Joker, didn't go further back. It was just like, mobster guy, henchman dude, right-hand man goes, yeah. But when it comes to, like, the actual source material, you know, you always think about The Killing Joke. If you haven't read The Killing Joke, go read it. It's great. It's fantastic. Do not watch that animated movie because... or if you're going to watch it, fast forward about 30 minutes, then you're good. So this was going to be a new take, which is all great. There's nothing wrong with that. Different takes are great, and we have Arthur Fleck right here who, well, I mean, this guy struggles. He definitely struggles in life. Mental illness. Maybe I have some myself, but yeah, and he's a clown. Of course, he's a clown who gets hired on, you know, to do hold signs, twirl signs, act crazy, you know, go to children's hospitals and stuff like that. Try to cheer people up. But, of course, he lives in the fucking, just the shit, the balls of Gotham City. And, you know, it's not a good place to live. Especially when you live in this crappy apartment with your mom who also has mental illness. He wants to be a comedian. And does he really have it? Well, yeah. And then, you know, stuff just starts coming unhinged as things progress. So, what did I think of Joker? Oh my god. This is so unique and so fucking amazing. Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, he's deserving of everything that he's getting. This could be his best performance of his career. If not, at least a top 3. I mean, that guy's done so much. I mean, everybody's, you know, it could be subjective on what it is, but I mean, this has got to be in the top 3. I mean, he just really just dove into this, head first into this role. I mean, all the way to his body. We know that he got really skinny and had to struggle through that. I mean, you really see it too. I mean, the way that he even moves his body. There's like times where he's like humping his back, like arching his back, and then when you see the front, his rib cage is popping out, and you're like, Jesus Christ, man. Him and Christian Bale. Fuck. What he does with this character, I mean, the laugh. Okay, the laugh especially, because obviously there's been many takes on the Joker laugh. So it's like, okay, how do you create your own unique spin on it? And he fucking does it, because we know that he actually took an actual illness where people can just laugh uncontrollably, can't help it, and he shows how painful it is. I mean, you feel bad for the guy because, I mean, when he's laughing, he just tries to, he's trying to stop, and you can see it, it's actually hurting him. And I think it actually hurt Phoenix. You hear him go, like that, and he drools and stuff like that because he's trying to stop. He's using every fiber in his being to not laugh when he's not supposed to laugh, and it's just like, my God, man. I mean, and when it comes to Joker and all the controversy, which you guys, of course, all know about, I've done videos about it, I haven't even stopped, trust me, there's more. They're worried about, is this going to glorify violence, the whole incel thing, which it was so ridiculous. Stop it with the incel shit. But does it glorify violence? I mean, it doesn't do that. But does the Joker get glorified? Well, yeah. You have to. You have to glorify him a little bit. You have to find sympathy a little bit, because that's what, pretty much the first, half of the movie really does. You're feeling sympathy for this guy because he was just dealt a shitty hand. And when things start to come undone, I mean, that's where he starts falling down a dark path and he starts doing some shit. And that's when you go, okay, you're crossing the line here, bud. I mean, there's one part in this movie where friend next to me, she fucking went, hand over mouth. It was like, yeah, it was like, holy shit, man, holy shit. When he starts coming undone, he starts coming undone. And, you know, it's just the way it's going to be. You have to show him as a little bit of an anti-hero because the Joker, he looks at society. He thinks everything's a joke. He wants to be the monkey wrench to the elite. He sees it like that. And, I mean, what the challenging part about that is showing that without a Batman. And they pull it off. They pull it off beautifully, especially Phoenix, just really diving deep in this role because you understand why he's going through this. And just, it's the laugh that really just... Man, I almost got choked up sometimes. Cinematography is beautiful. You would not think, well, what, the guy from the fucking Hangover shot this? But at the same time, it's like, those movies are shot well, old school, you know, he's shot good movies. It's just, this is something that's off key of what he's usually doing, but it's beautiful. It's dark, it's gritty, the color palette, it all fits. All just works with the story and the score. My God, the score! It's haunting, and I even said it to somebody earlier, perfectly haunting, beautifully haunting. It works with every scene as he's coming unhinged, and, man, I mean, the way that it's utilized, you know, it's just certain things, when he starts leaning into it, when Arthur starts leaning into it, it's like, okay, you know what, fuck everything. Fuck society. Everything's just shit. I'm just gonna, instead of just trying to control my mental illness, I'm gonna lean into it. And that's what he starts doing. That's what they really start seeing here, is he starts leaning into his mental illness. And this is where it's like, okay, whoa, you don't want this to really happen in real life. Because once he starts leaning into it, it's almost like his drug. His drug is leaning into his mental illness and saying fuck everything. Because then all of a sudden he has more confidence and he can actually do the things that he couldn't. He's not popping pills to try to suppress all that. And that's a little scary. I mean, especially in this day and age. And that's why a lot of people are like worried about this movie. And I'm going to do a whole video about, you know, talking about other things like that. But man, I tell you what, it's just the way that the final act. I mean, you see things coming. There's some things that are obvious that are going to happen, little twists, and I'm like, okay. One particular twist, I was like, whoa. And then, of course, when it like starts going into like the craziness, it's just like, holy shit, oh my God! And it starts making you think, man. I mean, I driving home, was thinking about this movie. Me and my friends were talking about it after, and I can't wait to see it again. I'm going to see it again tomorrow, so expect a spoiler review, guys, and I'm definitely going to do that. So am I going to put Joker... Do I even have to say I'm going to put it on the fucking favorite wall? Of course I'm going to put it on the fucking favorite wall. There you go, guys. Go check out this movie. Do not bring the kids. Apparently parents have to let it be known. It's not a child's movie because they're too stupid to actually, like, you know, research what this movie's about. It's not like fun haha Joker, which I guess some people wanted. They wanted that... It's like, no, this is not what this is supposed to be. Whatever. But, yeah, man. Go see this movie. Joaquin Phoenix, he's probably going to walk away with the Oscar on this one. Who knows what's going to happen. But let me know if you saw it down below in the balls area and what you thought about it. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. It's filmjunkie.com for my content. Follow me on the sock mids over there. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. And, of course, shirts down below. All right, guys. Talk to you later.